Live. There we are. Here we are. Good morning. Good morning. It's time for the Saturday morning tap in. I am your host, Shamika Cotton. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Let's get it.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap, tap, tap in.
It is time to tap in. We are now live on YouTube, / at Shamika Chronicles. We are
Tap, tap,
also
tap in.
live on Instagram at Shamika Chronicles. And now let's
Tap,
get
tap,
the
tap
Facebook
in.
family up so we can be live in all of our three places. Good morning,
Tap,
Chandra.
tap in.
Good morning, Violet. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. The chosen Chicana. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Yes, where is my Lighta? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Robin. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Fancy seeing you here. All right, let me get Facebook in the building. Let's get Facebook in the building. Come on, Facebook. Let me grab my lighter. Got it. Here we are. Here we are. Yes. Okay, Facebook. We are almost there. Public, save, Facebook, in the building. All right, here we are. Good morning. How is everybody doing?
Tap, tap, tap in.
The Olympic Games have begun. Did you watch that amazing opening ceremony? I watched it like 1.5 times.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Good morning, Nora. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Yes. Tappity tap, tap, tap. You know, Robin, I thought of you when I was watching your opening ceremony. Because, of course, it was in France. And, of course, they have to do some kind of tribute or Marie Antoinette, right? So I thought about you. Such a beautiful opening ceremony. I want to talk to the people who coordinated that. That was just amazing. Talk about a world stage in one city. That was just amazing. Los Angeles, start the work, because I can only imagine how much time it took to prepare that. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Okay. Let's see how we're doing over here. Awesome. 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 Okay. I see y'all coming in here. You got your coffee? Let me have a swig of my coffee while I'm at it. Wake up, Shamika. Wake up. I'm awake and I'm here. Hi, Free. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. So good to see you here. So good to see you all over on YouTube. I see you all over on Facebook. All right, so let's go ahead and get this Saturday started. Yes, here we are. Here we are. Thank you, Breeze. You love my hair. I took a visit to Takesha this week. Takesha laid her hands on my hair, and here we are. She really helps me take care of my hair, keeps my color popping, the cut on fleek, you know. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in, everybody. For those who are new here, I am Shamika Cotton, the host of the Saturday Morning Tap-In, a weekly show where we come together every Saturday to set our intentions, share some good stories, do a little journaling, and see what other magic we can kick up and kick about. And so if you haven't already, get your journals, have those on standby, because we will definitely be doing some journaling today, as we do every Saturday. And if you haven't already, go ahead and put your intentions in the chat. What intention can we hold together for each other and with each other? Go ahead and put that in the chat. Okay, JPL 1010. All right, I see you. Y'all know 1010. Those are my numbers, right? Love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sarah, nice to see you here. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in. So I want us to just go ahead and jump in today. I'm going to go ahead. I'm lighting my candle today. We're still working with my rose water and ivy. Just taking a moment to smell that, allowing the candle's fragrance to do what it was meant to do, which is to give us an opportunity to just take a moment to breathe. If you have a candle that you use for your Saturday morning tap in, what aroma, what fragrance are you working with this Saturday? I love this rose water and ivy candle because something about the fragrance just makes me feel, it makes me feel luxurious in a way because it's such a simple fragrance. It makes me feel luxurious and it also makes me feel jovial. That's just what comes to me, but I love this candle. Y'all know that there are two candles that I really, really love. And I'm always, trying to find other fragrances, but two that I love. One is balsam, fresh balsam. And then the other is rosewater and ivy. Okay, Chosen Chicana is putting forgiveness in for the intention. We will hold that intention. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead, put more intentions in the chat. You can put it on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I'll see you and I'll make sure that we put it in the pot when we set our intentions. Reese on Instagram says, mine is champagne toast. Oh, that's your favorite candle. Okay, I got to check it out. Champagne toast, champagne toast. Remember that, Shamika, champagne toast. Sue, good morning, sunshine. How are you? So glad that you're tapping in with us today. Hey, Linda. So fancy seeing you here today. All right. So everybody's coming in. So let's just get to what we do here. One of the things that we do here is we like to start off with a little mindfulness and meditation just to get us tapped into our breath, just to get us present and available for all the magic that we are going to stir up. We can't stir up the magic if we don't first tap in and stir it up and create a space of peace and openness within ourselves. Good morning, Regina Blakeney over on Facebook. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. So for today's meditation and mindfulness, we are going to do what we did last week. It was such a wonderful grounding exercise from Therapy for Black Girls. It is a meditation on grounding. It is just 5 minutes. So I really encourage you, if you're here, to take a moment to just be still, to get grounded. So wherever you are, whether you're lying down or whether you're sitting down, to just join us for 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. I'm going to hold the space for you to make this time to set yourself up to have a wonderful day. And first we do that by starting with our breathing. So let me go ahead and get that started. Also, after this, we're going to talk about all the stuff that happened this week. I want to hear what happened in your weeks. I'll share what happened in my week. But also go ahead and let me write down a number really quickly. Give me a number between 1 and 30. And whoever gets closest to that number will be who picks from the number board for our journal prompt for today. All right. I know we are doing a lot, but we do a lot in this compact time of an hour that we have together. Very intentional, very powerful. So we have our marching orders. All right. So let's go ahead and get this grounding exercise started. Okay. Give me full screen. You give me full screen. Okay, there we are. Here we are. Let's see how it's looking over here. Wonderful. Boop, boop. Gonna have me there. Wonderful. Okay, I love it that the numbers are coming in. Yes, 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 yes. Have those numbers coming right on in. All right, and we begin.
I'd love to ask everybody listening to the show right now to just practice some gentle breath work with me, and wherever you are and however feels comfortable, just get into a position that feels good for your body. You can be sitting down, you can be even laying on your back, and just gently close your eyes. And let's just feel ourselves inside of ourselves for a second. And I'd like to invite you to take your right hand and just go ahead and place it over your heart center. And take your left hand and place it over your sacral chakra. So that is the space where your womb is, underneath your belly button. Just have one hand there, one hand on your heart. Just feel yourself for a moment. Feel your own touch. Feel your own support. Feel the warmth of your hand, the space that it's taking up. Let's just take a few deep breaths in and out through our nose with our eyes gently closed. So we can take a deep breath in through our noses together and just hold it at the top for a couple of seconds. And then we're going to release through our mouths with a sigh. So we'll do that 2 more times, taking a really big inhale with our noses when we get going, and imagining even your lungs as 2 beautiful balloons, really stretching and expanding with that inward breath. And then we're going to hold it right at the top for a few seconds. And then we'll release with that sigh, just allowing ourselves to really release anything inside that doesn't serve us. Create some more spaciousness around our hearts. So we'll do that 2 more times. Go ahead and inhale through your nose. And for our last time, we'll do that beautiful inhale, hold it at the top, and then let yourself sigh it out. Really release. Our last one together now. Inhale. Now your right hand still on your heart, your left hand still right there over your womb. Back to regular, gentle breathing. And as you're holding yourself in this moment, just really showing up powerfully for you, I want you to think of something that you feel grateful for. It doesn't have to be grand or a really big joy. It can be a tiny joy. Maybe someone let you merge in front of them today and there was ease to that, or you lucked out in some way, or saw your child smile, or you're just grateful to exist. And I want you to hold that feeling deep in your chest as you hold yourself. And just really allow yourself to savor it. Feel safe in that gratitude. Even if it feels natural, let yourself have a smile come across your mouth. Really holding that space of gratefulness and worthiness and enoughness. And just say to yourself right now as we close out, silently in your own mind, I am worthy. I give and receive love freely. What God has for me is enough. A couple more breaths. And whenever it feels comfortable, you can gently open your eyes. Namaste.
I want to thank Therapy for Black Girls for that amazing meditation for grounding. Feel free to go on and check her out on YouTube and also check out her podcast. It's a beautiful offering to the world. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Well, How y'all feeling after that grounding exercise? How are y'all feeling? How are you feeling? Welcome to those who are just joining us, who popped in while we were doing our 5 minute grounding exercise. I know I, for one, I am feeling more grounded. I'm feeling more connected to myself. My mind is clearer. Any mental clutter and chatter that I had has died down significantly, if you can even hear it in my voice. Um, what I really love about guided meditations is that it is something that I really believe in terms of having someone hold space for you, right? Is that what you guys thought I was going to say? Having someone hold space for you. Sometimes, and I'll just speak for myself, sometimes I have so much going on in my mind. And even when I have moments where I want to sit down and be still, or sit down and pray, or sit down and meditate, sometimes I have a hard time getting there because my mind won't stop going. The chatter doesn't stop. And so, what I love about having someone hold that space for me, where it helps me to, one, stop and be still. And all I have to do is just focus on their voice. It's a tool that I use when I need help getting my mind to be still. So even when I call, like even before we do our Saturday morning tap in, every every morning before the show, I call Truth Unity, and they have 24-hour prayer chaplains available. And I simply call them and I ask them to, pray with me over the show, and whatever is on my mind to pray for. And because I am a lone producer and host of this show, my mind can have a gazillion things going through it, getting ready for the show. And I can be running around doing hair and makeup, getting my setup together. And I just need someone to literally stop me and get me to be still and speak to my inner being to peace, be still, and focus on my inner power. So I really love having resources and tools available that allow me to find different ways to tap in. Right? There is no one way to tap in and to express, who we are. There's no one way to be mindful. There's no one way to meditate, no one way to pray, no one way to get still. There are lots of tools out there and available. So and there is something that you are bound to find that works for you. What I do during the Saturday morning tap in is I share some things that work for me, in hopes that maybe it'll work for you. Maybe it will give you ideas of things that can help you. Because what I do know is that we need more people, more beings that take time to be intentional before going out in the day, before going out and engaging with people and engaging with the activities of your day. If we all could just take that time to get still, to tap in, right? It prepares us to go out and to be more loving. It prepares us to go out and to be more powerful magnets for our good. It prepares us to go out to see a little bit clearer. Today, I was thinking about the analogy of windows, right? I could have my windows clean today, and then later today or tomorrow it rains, and that beautiful clear window is now covered with dust from the day, and it needs to be cleared off again daily so that I can see clearly. And that is what Being mindful is about being still. That is what the Saturday morning tap in is for. Maybe you've been going through your week and you haven't had a moment to wash your windows, so to speak, your metaphysical or your metaphorical windows, right, through which you see the world. So yeah, that's what I love, and that's what I love about the Saturday morning tap in, and that is my offering to all those who stop by and share their wonderful energy and intentions here for the Saturday morning tap in. All right, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, I with that being said, I want to share something because we're going to get into more about all the things that happened this week, all of the announcements, and what I have coming up for this week. Good morning, those who are just joining us. Ashley Nicole, good to see you again. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Robin says, it took me this long to find this info. I recently found an amazing candle maker in Charleston. You'll have to give me that link. Send it to me in DM, because when you put links in the chat here on Instagram Live, you can't click on it. So just feel free to copy and send it to me in DM. And anybody, you all can always DM me your questions if there are topics that you would like us to talk about and discuss for Saturday morning tap in. Feel free to DM me on Instagram. You can send me messages on Facebook. And also, I think you can maybe, is it a way to do it on YouTube? You can always leave a comment on YouTube. And while we're talking about YouTube, if you haven't already, go ahead, well, no, not right now, later. Go to youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles and subscribe so you can be notified every time that I post new material, every time that I go live. Also, sometimes you may not be able to join us for the Saturday morning tap in, and you want to say, I still want to tap in. Where is the recording? The recordings are forever on YouTube. I leave them there. You can tap in any time of the day, any day of the week. Welcome, Jeremy O'Brien. I hope you are enjoying Savannah, enjoying your vacation. You talented being you. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Hey, everybody's coming in. I love it. All right. So I do want to share this with you all before we go into our other stories that I want to talk about from this week. So feel free to continue to put your intentions in the chat. And let me pull up this daily inspiration that came in today. Today is July 27th, 2024, right? The year of our Lord, 2024. And the title of today's daily inspiration is Increase Your Good. All right. And it reads, one of the most effective ways to increase the good in your life is to give praise and thanks to God on a continuous basis. Praise and thanksgiving will raise your conscious awareness of the blessings of God that are already manifest in your life. Giving thanks activates the law of increase. If you want to increase your good, today can be your starting point for a successful life. When you desire to increase your awareness of perfect health, peace, joy, harmony, and material good, try doing the following. Go to a quiet place, taking with you a pen and paper, and in the quiet and with an attitude of gratefulness, start to write down all the good in your life. Start your list by thanking God for life, for an awareness of its presence, for an understanding of its nature and desires for you, and prepare for increase. The Bible verse that accompanies that daily inspiration is from Psalm 7, verse 1. It says, "O Lord, my God, in you I put my trust." Why am I reading that daily inspiration today? Well, because it's today's daily inspiration. And I read them. I try to read them every day because I subscribe to them. But I thought that it was very apropos when I think about all the things that happened this week. All right. So how many of you saw my post this week on Instagram and Facebook where I was walking down the street. And why don't I have it right here? Hold on, let me just grab it really quickly. Oh, I was walking down the street, and what I like to do is I like to take walks in my beautiful neighborhood because it makes me feel, it refreshes me. And I really appreciate the beauty of my neighborhood and the streets and the homes and the people. I just love it. And when I'm out there, I feel tapped in to abundance. I feel tapped in to being blessed to live where I live, to live in the place that I've always dreamed of being, New York City, right? I've always dreamed of living here. And now I can say, I don't think I even told you all that on the 15th of July, I celebrated 25 years of living here in New York. Can y'all believe that? So I'm so grateful that I get to call this place home. And so what I like to do is I like to go outside, and my mom is like, how do you do this? How is that possible? I like to read while I walk. Now, what does that mean? It means that I'm walking super slow. And also it means that I stop and I just stop and read passages. I might walk and then I'll stop and then I'll read and then I'll walk some more. And sometimes while I'm reading, I'll if I see a passage that really resonates with me, I'll take a moment just to contemplate it while I'm walking and observing the beauty of being outside. And for me, that's one of the wonderful ways in which I tap in. It's one of the wonderful ways in which I turn on my magnetic power, feeling good, recognizing the good. And so the reason why I shared that daily inspiration is because I was walking around and being grateful, just being grateful. As things came up during my walk, I would say, oh, thank you, God, for this. Thank you for that. Whether I said it out loud. And let me tell you, if you have run into me on the street, sometimes you might be like, Shamika, what are you talking to? Are you on your earpiece? Sometimes I'm just speaking things out loud because there is power in the vibration of our voices when we speak things, right? There is power in our words, right? And so sometimes I'll speak things out loud. So I was just outside on my daily walk reading a book. And the book that I was reading, by the way, is called, in case you're interested, it's called Your Faith is Your Fortune by Neville Goddard. He is an author, and he also is, I guess you would say, a metaphysical teacher from like the early 1900s or whatnot. And he wrote a lot of wonderful books and teachings, metaphysical teachings. And one of them is Your Faith is Your Fortune. I am listening to an amazing podcast on Spotify that is featuring the book. And every week, Reverend Galen McDowell out of Christ Universal Temple, but he does a podcast called Truth Transforms, Truth Transforms or Forms. But go to Spotify, and it's an amazing podcast. And every week he covers a chapter from the book. So it's like having your personal book club and someone to then talk about what you're reading. So I like to luxuriate in the chapter. So first I'll read the chapter. I'll do my contemplation. Sometimes I might get a thought and then I'll say, I need to go journal about this. And then I'll follow it up with listening to Truth Transforms podcast on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. So thank you, Reverend Galen McDowell, for that amazing podcast. I highly recommend it. There are so many other teachings on that podcast that I think will enrich your life. So you all go on over there and check it out. And it's free. It's a free podcast. And it's good for you. So anyway, I'm walking down the street, and lo and behold, I see, for those who didn't see my Instagram story, I look down and I see a book that looks familiar to me, right? And I was like, that looks like, it was kind of like this. And I said, that looks like the artist is that an Artist's Way book? And so I bent down, and this book was on top of it, Designing Your Life. And I moved it over and I said, oh, it absolutely is an Artist's Way. And for a split second, I said, I bet this book is ruined because it's been raining all day. If this book wasn't ruined and if the pages weren't stuck together and crinkly, I would take it. It's a quick second thought that I had before I even really took in what I was saying. So I moved the book and I'm like, these books are dry. This book is pretty much fresh, brand new, 30th edition. 30th edition of The Artist's Way. So yeah. And what is so interesting about this is before I went out on my walk, I was doing my morning pages. Do you all know that part of the Saturday morning tap in, we do journaling, and that was inspired by Julia Cameron, by the technique she teaches in here called morning pages. So I was sitting down before I went outside doing my morning pages. And what I journaled about that day, I journaled about y'all. I journaled about the Saturday morning tap in. I had this idea that came to me about the tap in, and I had to go sit down and write it out. And I said, I'll write out the idea. And then if I'm done writing the idea, I'll just continue to journal for my 3 pages. Let me tell y'all, that idea, as I was fleshing it out, took all of my 3 pages. And so I did that. And so you all can just guess how amazed and just blown away I was to have literally just finished doing morning pages, to go outside and get a new copy of The Artist's Way. So yes. And so then also to have this book right here called Designing Your Life. Now, I've never heard of this book, Designing Your Life. Never heard of it. But I know, what I do know is that I was led to these 2 books. So I'm going to take the message from Spirit and say, Spirit is saying, Shamika, you need to read this book. You already working with this book. I also want to offer you this hardcover, new, fresh pages. Like, you all, are you all picking this up? So, picking up what I'm putting down. Welcome to those who are just now joining us. ES says, I finally ordered this book after many years and will be reading it soon. Please, ES, over on YouTube, please keep me posted. Tap in and let me know how you're enjoying it. I'm curious to know what you do for your artist dates. Just let me know. Just tap in. Just send me a message. Let me know how it's going. You are in for a wonderful treat. Lakeisha Walker, best. Welcome on Facebook. Welcome Armand Murray. Welcome Regina Blankney. You all are tuning in, and I'm so grateful that you are here. Honey Bab, what's up? Abundantly Abundant. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Bree says, right, don't ignore the message. So get this. So after I'm blown away and I pick up this book, and it was by a dumpster. Y'all, I showed y'all saw the video. Y'all saw where the books were, okay, on the ground. And so I'm still blown away, still walking. I'm kind of just like, what is happening right now? Then I go down to the end of the block and I see a banner on a house, and it catches my attention because it has my middle name, and I'm very connected to my middle name, Danielle. It said, congrats, Danielle. And I'm just like, and I still get chills today telling this story. And I'm like, what world am I walking in right now? What is happening right now? What is this thing? And so I have no idea what's happening. But what I like to do when I have these type of experiences, or when I'm getting these kinds of messages from spirit, I got to get still. I got to get still, or I just got to be quiet. And so as I continue to make my way through the neighborhood, I just kept the conversation going with spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm listening. Help me to understand. What do you want me to know? I don't know. All I knew at that time was just grateful and that I am being led. And then the next day, it all made sense. I got a message, and where is my phone so I can tell you who sent me the message? Because I want to shout you out. I am going to shout you out. Where are you? All right. I got a message. Where are you? Where are you? From, I guess so many messages now, it's pushed it down. Where are you? Was it you? Yes, from Brown Skin, at Brown Skin on Instagram. Actually, it's at Miss Lady T81. Miss Lady T81 sends me a message on Instagram, and she said, "I just spotted you." And I'm like, "Spotted me? Where?" And I look at the video, and it turns out that my character, my newest character, Detective Miller, has landed. Detective Miller is in the building. Where? You can catch Detective Miller on season 4 of Bruh over on BET Plus. So if you don't have BET Plus, now is a good time to get it, because Detective Miller is in the building and Detective Miller is on the case. But when I tell you, the next day when it all was made clear, I was just blown away. Like, are you all picking up what I'm putting down here? Like, and this doesn't just apply to me, right? This doesn't just happen to me. I share this, one, because I got to share it with someone, but also to let you know that the same way Spirit speaks to me, Spirit is speaking to you, right? I think about how we live in a world that is influenced by the algorithm nowadays, right? You can say something, and the phones and our devices are picking up what we're saying. And the next thing you know, you see an advertisement on your phone, or you get a message in your email that is directly connected to what you just spoke, because they spying on us, y'all. Because that's what we agreed to when we got these apps, whether you know it or not. When you hit accept and download these apps, you're saying that they can do that, right? And so, so just from the words that we speak, the algorithm is listening and giving us things based on what we say. Did y'all catch that? Did you catch it? Based on the words that we speak and the websites and places we visit, the algorithm picks that up and then puts things on your timeline, in your email, that are a result of what you say. And so it made me think about how all of these things that we have technologically, right? They're all based on infinite intelligence, on spirit, right? It's all a replication or a model of our beingness, right? So how amazing that I had a wonderful example of the divine algorithm that is at work in our lives, right? Now, if I would have been typing my journal entry in my laptop, and then I happened to see a message about the Artist Way, I would say, okay, yeah, they picked it up from my journal entry. And I'm not really surprised by it, right? There was a time before we were aware that that was happening. We're like, oh my gosh, the coincidence of it all, right? But now we understand it. But now Can you understand higher? Can you understand deeper? I am writing on paper in my journal, right? The algorithm picks up the words that I've been speaking because the words we speak create our world. And then the universe puts the book in front of me, puts a message for me to know that, by the way, I know you didn't know when this show was going to come out, but I'm going to tell you in advance by sending you a big old sign that says congratulations. I just want you all to be aware. Just be aware, we talked about in the daily inspiration, of being grateful for our awareness of spirit. Just be aware. And even as we as artists create art, even that has divine inspiration in it. If you go back and look at the post that I shared for the Congrats Danielle, okay? I put a little sticker of myself. And the sticker was from an audition that I had done. And I said, I like the expression I'm making, and I feel like it goes along with what I'm saying, right? And so I put that sticker, and I just felt inspired to do it. Do you all know that outfit that I had on in my audition was literally the outfit that I was wearing in my audition for Detective Miller for Bruh? Do you all understand this? I didn't even know that that's what I was doing, but spirit is always moving in, as, around us, in, as, and through us. Be aware of how powerful we are. And that's what I love about these Saturday morning tap-ins, because it allows us to tap in and clear out the gunk so that we can see it and be aware. We can be reminded. We need to be reminded that we are spiritual beings. And I'll tell you, that was one of the things that I was saying as I was walking down the street. Let me tell you, I will walk down the street and do some affirmations and denials. Okay? And before I saw that book, I kid you not, I was affirming, I am a spiritual being living in a spiritual universe governed by spiritual laws. And did I not speak it and spirit showed me the truth? I just had to have a moment of silence for that, to let that land and resonate. I need to say no more about it other than Detective Miller is in the building. Go check her out on Bruh season 4. Detective Miller comes in episode 4, but I highly encourage you to watch from episode 1. And if you really want to razzle dazzle, you can go back and watch seasons 1 through 3, so you can be caught up on what's happening in season 4. Because I guarantee you'll be wanting more of Detective Miller. So go ahead, check her out. We had a good time. We had an amazing time. I'll tell you more about what it was like to work at Tyler Perry Studios. It was all good. Such a wonderful, wonderful time. So grateful. More about that later. But let's go ahead. I saw that someone put in the chat the number. How are y'all feeling? How is this landing? Y'all talk to me. Y'all know Saturday morning tap-in is not just for me to be running my mouth. This is a conversation. This is a two-way street. Okay? Alethea, welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. ES says that I will come upon your broadcast and it's all in divine order. That's what I'm saying. The algorithm, right? You might not be impressed by the algorithm of technology, but I guarantee you the algorithm of spirit will blow your mind. Woo! That's a t-shirt. That is a t-shirt. ES says, I was struggling with self-doubt about a new direction I'm seeking. So here you are. Here you are. The intention that we are going to set, right? Let's see. I saw some coming in, but for you, ES, we are going to set the intention for confidence. We're going to set the intention for confidence. All right. I'm struggling with self-doubt about a new direction I'm seeking. We're going to set the intention for divine guidance. You want some of that algorithm? That's what you need. You need some of that algorithm. So we're going to say divine guidance. Let's see. I saw another one earlier. Oh, Solo 6 says, saw your beautiful face, Umbra. Oh, thank you so much. I had such a good time. Such a good time. I saw it. Confident. Breeze. Breeze, hey, boo. And that was when I sent you your recording, Breeze. I had to stop. If you re-listen to the recording I sent you in DM when I got stopped in the middle, that was when I had just saw the banner that got my attention. I literally had to stop recording her message, see the banner, get blown away, and then get back to Breeze's message. But divine order. Breeze said that, y'all, Saturday morning tap in. I don't know if y'all can see it. I always end up getting chills, and I thank God for the chills because spirit is here. I was looking to see somebody else put an intention in the chat. What was it? You know what it was? It was confidence. So that's what we need today. What else do you want to set for the intention before we go into our intention setting portion of today's program? And then we are going to go into our journaling portion of today's program. Jen Rudolph, welcome. It's so good to see you. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We are about to set our intentions for today, set our intention for the week. So we are going to stir up confidence. P-Bet Lover said purpose. My Sunshine Sue said purpose. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I'm going to ask for clarity. Clarity. I'm going to put clarity in there. So those are going to be our intentions for today. If you did not put in any intentions, feel free just to tap into these and share your energy for these intentions. I see that someone has chosen the number that we're going to use. So the number, I'll tell you what it was. Can y'all see this? Let me see. Can y'all see it? 25. The number is 25. And so the person that's going to be picking the journal prompt today is Regina Blakeney over on Facebook. So let me get the number prompts up for you so you can pick the number for the day that we're going to use for our journal prompt. We're going to get this all situated before we go into our intention setting because we're going to move nice, smoothly, and in order. Okay, I see more intentions coming in. We have positivity. Okay, positivity. All right, let me share my screen. Let's see. Regina, I hope you are still here. Here are the number options for you to pick from for our journal prompt for today. Let me share my screen. Woo! I hear this song by Smokey Norfolk in my head, and I want to sing it, but I won't do that to y'all right now because I didn't warm up. But it's God is able. God is able. All right, whoever needs to hear that and be reminded of it, I share that with you. Check out that song by Smokey Norfolk. Let it encourage you and remind you that God is able. All right. Regina, are you still here? If you are, pick a number from the screen. What number would you like to pick off of the screen? I'll give you a moment because I know that there is a slight delay. Regina, I hope you are still here. And I'll give you a couple seconds. And then I'll go to the person who was next, closest to the number. And I'm just adding the latest intentions that came in. I got you, Nora. Breeze, I got you. All right. Let's see. I do not see Regina giving us the choice. Are you there? Nope. Going once. See, going twice. This is just so I can see my hand counting down because I can tell when you guys have seen it. All right. What's up, man, Williams? All right, the next person that was closest to the number is Brees. Brees over on Instagram, you guessed number 26. Give me your choice from the board. What number would you like to choose for today's journal prompt? What number would you like to choose for today's journal prompt? Hello, Tony. Welcome. What's up, big boy Spartan? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Hi, man. It's so good to see you. All right. I know Brees is still here, so I'll just wait for her to catch up and choose the number from the board. Pick a number from, is that how it goes? Let me see. Am I pointing at the numbers? Pick a number from the board. No, over here. Pick a number. Those are the numbers that are available. Let's see if I can make it bigger for you in case you can't see it. In case you can't see it. In case you can't see it. All right, y'all. Come through, come through. All right, Brees has spoken. All right, number 93 it is, okay? So we will be doing journal prompt 93 today. Fantastic. I think we are all set. I got my journal ready for today. Wonderful. We can stop sharing. And so I think I have all of the intentions for the day. Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. I'm going to put the intentions up on the screen. The intentions are on the screen. All right, so let's just take another moment. We did a wonderful, powerful grounding exercise today. And so let's just clear our mind and come together as a collective community. Take a nice cleansing inhale and exhale. Take another cleansing inhale and exhale. As we remember that we are indeed spiritual beings living in a spiritual universe, governed by spiritual laws. And one of those spiritual laws is the power of setting our intention. That we can declare a thing and a thing will be. That we have the power to speak life. So right now we speak life and intention around confidence. Just take that moment to breathe it in. Confidence. Let there be confidence as we go forward in our day. Confidence as we go forward in our week in those areas where we may be experiencing the illusion of doubt, the confusion of doubt. Let it be dissolved right now back to the nothingness that it is, where we know that we are connected to divine intelligence, infinite intelligence. And in that connection, we are confident. Let us right now be open to all the skills, talents, and abilities that we need as we go forward in our day, in our week, in our jobs, in our schools, in our communities. May we go forward confidently in the direction of our dreams. We speak divine guidance. Let today's tap in right now make us a vibrational match to the divine guidance that is right now working in, as, and through us. May we be a vibrational match. May we be brought into vibrational alignment, open to hear the still small voice. Give us clarity of vision so that we may see clearer. Give us clarity of thoughts so that we may think clearer. For we know that we are the thinkers that think the thoughts that make the things. And so give us clear thoughts, clear vision. And we affirm that we are divinely guided to our good, divinely guided to right use situations, divinely guided to opportunities that were perfectly designed for us, perfectly prepared for us. And we speak this all with positivity, a vibration of positivity, a vibration of expectancy, excited expectancy. We send these intentions out, standing in our power, knowing that we are powerful beyond measure. And so we go forward looking for the divine manifestation and demonstration for the words that we have spoken today, for the intentions that we have set, for the intentions that we have felt together as a collective community known as the Saturday Morning Tap In. We know that it is so, and so it is. And moving right along, we are going to go ahead and get set up for our journal prompt today. Number 93. What do we have in store for our journal prompt today? It says, what place do you feel most grateful for and why? That is the journal prompt for day 93. 93 chosen by Breeze. What place do you feel most grateful for and why? I'm going to go ahead and get our timer set for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Remember, the journal prompt gets you down on the page. You may answer the journal prompt in one sentence, but I encourage you, if you are tapping in this Saturday morning, spend the full 10 minutes and 10 seconds letting whatever wants to flow through you. Now that we have cleared the way, we have set some powerful intentions, let it be revealed through your journaling. Right now, the clock is ticking. 9 minutes, 45 seconds remain. We are journaling. This is the Saturday Morning Tap In. Let's get it. Wow. What place do you feel most grateful for and why? Why do I still have these numbers up on the screen? All right, we can stop sharing that. All right. Welcome, Queen Ashley. We are journaling. We are journaling. I'll put the prompt on Instagram. Just in case you can't read it on the screen, I'm going to go ahead and pin it. 8 minutes, 45 seconds remain. We are journaling. And we went a little bit over, just a smidge over today. So Instagram may close us down because we did go a little bit above our hour. But don't worry. I'll leave Instagram open until it closes. Actually, I'll close it while we're journaling so that we can come back and share. So stand by, Instagram. We're going to get a new live ready for us to share our journal prompts. Remember, we are journaling. 8 minutes to go. We are journaling. And we're back, Instagram. Wonderful. We are back. Rebirth of a Queen. What place are you most grateful for and why? We are journaling. 6 minutes, 34 seconds to go. Mitzi! Welcome to the Saturday Morning Tap-In. We are journaling. We're almost done with our tap-in today. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Yo, 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 Carol B. Martin. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. All right. Now let me do some journaling now that I got all this stuff set up. Oh, God. Just 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Oh, this journaling time goes by so fast. Welcome. Welcome, Joy, Love, Joy. We are journaling. What place are you most grateful for and why? Care to share that with us? We have 4 minutes to go. We are journaling. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Welcome back, Nora. 4 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. We are journaling. One minute, 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, we're about to be out of time. We got 30 seconds to go. We're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up. Welcome to Kingford Show. We're journaling. We're almost done. 30 seconds to go. What place are you most grateful for and why? Ten seconds. Cornelia, welcome. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. We just finished our journaling portion of the show. Oh, what a wonderful journal prompt. As always, I love these journal prompts. I love more doing them with you all. I love having the randomness of how we pick the journal prompt that always seems to speak to what we're talking about. It always seems to be that prompt that we need that is right on time. So, how was your journaling for today? You did it. How was today's Saturday morning tap-in? How you feeling? Are you feeling tapped in? Or as Abraham Hicks would say, are you feeling tuned in, tapped in, and turned on? Ready to get out there? Get out there and make some magic, to stir up some goodness, to draw some good towards you? I'm ready. I'm excited. I know today is going to be a good day. I know today is going to be a powerful day. I know today it's going to be the best day ever, because that's the intention that I set. That's the intention that I set. All right. Who wants to share their journal? I'll give you a second. You don't have to. Or if you want to share something that occurred to you in your journal prompt today, or maybe you have something that occurred to you today. Is there something that you are taking with you as a result of today's Saturday morning tap-in? Feel free to share that with us. We would love to hear from you. But for now, as I always promise to do, I promise to share my journal entry with you. And remember, this is my journal. I can write whatever I want. And it doesn't have to be eloquent. It doesn't have to make sense. I just have to allow the words to flow through me and onto the page. And that is the work. That is the work. When they say it works if you work it, know that this is the work. Tapping in, that's the work. And it's working in, as, and through you, in, as, and through me, in, as, and through us. Right? So delicious. So delicious. Breeze says, the place I'm grateful for is my job, even though them people get on my nerves. All caps, nerves. But laugh emoji, because you have to laugh. Right? I love it. I love it. Nora says, my home and my place of employment. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am grateful for my places of employment. I'm grateful for all of the rooms I get to go in, the sets I get to be on. I am grateful, and I'm grateful for my home. Speaking of being grateful for my home, I'm going to go ahead and share my journal prompt. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Brees, for sharing your journal prompt today. I wrote, Shamika, put your glasses on. Okay, I tried it. I mean, I could, but why struggle? Why struggle when you don't have to? Just pick them up. They're right there. I am grateful for New York. I am grateful for Brooklyn, New York, more specifically. I am grateful that I get to live in the city that I dreamt of as a kid. I had never been here before. My family never visited here. But on trips from Cincinnati to Cleveland, we'd see a sign that said New York. And something inside of me wanted to follow that sign. I now know that that something was my infinite spiritual being saying, this is where you'll be spending a lot of your life. You'll find your purpose here. You'll find your community there. You'll find your voice there. But most of all, I am grateful for the secret place of the Most High that is within me and with me at all times, my place of power and oneness. And I am so grateful for this place this space that we call the Saturday Morning Tap In. As always, every Saturday, I am so grateful for each of you that join us and contribute your wonderful, beautiful, positive energy. Continue to do that. Continue to go out into your communities, go out into the fields that you work in and that you are in, and take this wonderful energy with you. Take it with you. Take us with you today and this week. Oh, you guys, speaking of going places, I will be in Chicago next week. I'm going to the National Association for Black Journalists conference happening in Chicago. I'll be there from Wednesday through Sunday, but I'll be in workshops on Saturday. So we are not going to have a Saturday morning tap in. I'm going to be getting my information, my learning, my networking and connection happening. So there will be no Saturday morning tap in next Saturday, but we will get back together the following Saturday. So I will see you all on August 10th. All right, August 10th. That will be our next Saturday morning tap in. So enjoy the rest of this July. Okay, head on over to BET Plus and watch season 4 of Bruh. Enjoy Detective Miller because she's on it. And when Detective Miller is on it, things get found out. All right. So go ahead, go enjoy, go in peace, go in purpose. And I'll see you all August 10th for Saturday morning tap. And I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much and take care. Bye-bye.